beautiful morning. But the morning hasn't been that well all the way. For about 60 miles up through there, I had very dense fog. The kind that you can see 4 or maybe 5 of those little white lines out there in front of you. And after that, it was black. But of course, it was night. It was early morning, I should say. Yes, it was dark. But the fog was hanging very, very heavy. I was out there running the lead, not necessarily because I was in the lead, it was just I was out there. And there was a few trucks that I had passed, and there was others when the fog wasn't as foggy. And there was one Amazon truck that I'd passed quite a ways back. And I don't know what the deal was with him, but every time he'd come over a little slope, he'd turn his 4-way flashers on. Now, it was dark, but we didn't have fog for the first, 20 miles. All at once, a truck came and passed me up started passing me up on my left side. And he got right nose to nose with me, and he saw this dense fog that I was rolling through. I had my windshield defrosters on, I had my mirror frosters on, I had everything I could do to melt this frost down out in front of me. And all at once, he saw this wall of fog that I was busting through. Whoa! He slowed down immediately. Then he rode alongside of me. Yeah, he just ran alongside of me. Yeah, he just ran alongside of me. And I watched him, and I thought, guy, this is not good. This is really not good. I mean, if I don't know what's in front of me over, 50 feet at the most, and I was rolling along probably about 60. So I got on the radio and I hollered at him and I says, hey, Amazon, either speed up and pass me up or get behind me. I says, you can't ride out there on my side. I need that space I might need to maneuver around something. The road was bare, fortunately, or I wouldn't have been rolling 60. But sometimes, this is the same guy that was putting his 4-ways on every time you go over a little hill. I thought, this is a new guy. This is a new person, whether it's a guy or woman, I don't know. It doesn't make any difference. And as I was driving, pretty soon he backed off, and then I guess it cleared a little, and then he stepped on it and passed me up. And I don't care. I'm going to drive the way I want to drive. Which, like another story, I'll add this really fast. Years ago when I was on the road, not retired on the road, we used to run convoys. This was before Smokey and the Bandit. Convoy came out, the government banned trucks running in convoys, made it illegal, all these things. But we used to run in convoys. It was back in the late 80s, early 90s. And we'd go for hours. There was a purpose for it. We talked. We had the CB. Everybody was jabbering back and forth and talking and, just swear. There was no profanity. That was the thing today is there's so much profanity. And it was just, you could drive for hundreds of miles and just with the same group of guys, it was just, or women, most of them, very few women were on the road back then. But I always said, somebody'd say, can I run along with you? And I'd say, you can run along all day you want, but I run the way I run. And they says, that's fine. I never broke the speed limit. Well, 2 or 3 miles over. I'll have to admit that. Over the limit, but that was it. I stayed within my limits, mostly the road limits what best I could. Like the fog, you might say 60 miles an hour and very limited visibility. You can't drive it well. Yes and no. I knew the road. I'd been on that road hundreds of times this morning. You'd almost think I could sleep and drive it. So other roads, I would not have been driving 60 miles an hour in that deep, dense fog. Life is no different. No different. We can look out there and see the mountains, the snow-covered, the dry roads, just a beautiful day leading up to Christmas 2019. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful Christmas. I hope you can be off the road. This load here, as soon as I get it home in another 3 states, 3 more states, I'll be home and then I'll spend the time from home for Christmas for about a week. That noise you heard is my CB radio. Somebody's making noise. Anyway, hope each and every one of you have a great 2020 year. Drive careful. We're watching for you. You four-wheelers, we know you're out there. Please give us the space we need. And follow me on many of my more videos as I talk about how a four-wheeler and a big truck can run together. They can. But they both have rules that you need to follow. See you later. Bye.